last episode of the early show this week. You thought I was going to say forever, didn't you? That would be a fine thing indeed.
Good morning, sunshine. Are you ready to be energized?
Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning, morning. Wow, late night last night. Up chatting for far too long. I hate Discord. It's a distraction. It sucks the sleep right out of you. But it's worth it. It's worth it. It's really good. Yes, today is Friday the 31st of July. Can you believe that we're at the end of July already? Wow, what a year. I can't believe half the stuff that we've been through this year already. Pretty damn crazy. Unbelievable, to be perfectly honest. But what do you do? What do you do? Why is that not coming up? My newspaper bit's not coming up. Hold on. Hold on. This was working fine 10 minutes ago. Damn you all. Right, okay. Yep, and there's the papers. We'll change that, and then we'll change it to the papers. Okay. Why are you not wanting to come on? Yeah. So, 31st of July, the day where OBS decides not to show the papers for Mo. In any manner or form, actually. That's going a bit crazy. La la da da dee doo 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 doo. Right, okay. Let's see if it comes up with it here. No, and no. Right, well, we'll have to fix this on the hoof. Because just now it's showing my YouTube studio, unless I know what we'll do. It's okay, because it's thinking it's that one. Yep, that's why I can see it now. That's good. We'll put you. It's only because it thinks one window is the window that it should be. Ta-da! And we have potentiality. Yes, we fixed it. Clever daddy. Good lad. Right. Okay, what I was about to say was it is the 31st of July, the day after this man, if you don't know who he is, Jackson Carlaw, the eminent overlord of the Conservative Party Scottish branch in Scotland, resigned. Okay, now he's a nice enough car salesman type looking guy, you know, he's okay, but he really could not hold his own with Nicola Sturgeon, our First Minister. So I just wanted to do a little homage to Jackson Carlaw before we started on the papers today. Have a little rant about Scottish indie. So if you're not interested in politics and you're watching this back, if you don't give a two hoots about the whole independence story in Scotland, start scrolling past. If you're watching it live and you don't care, I apologise in advance. It's just something that I personally am passionate about. So Jackson Carlaw has resigned as leader of the Scottish Tory Party only after 6 months in the job. Mr. Carlaw said he had come to the painful conclusion conclusion that he was not the best person to lead the case for Scotland remaining in the UK ahead of next year's Holyrood election. Now, let me just explain just now what that statement is. Okay, Jackson Carlaw is a bit of an egotist, a bit of a politiker. He likes to politic, so he's a politiker. He likes to, well, let's just say that Nicola yesterday at First Minister Questions spanked him right across the chamber. I mean, she really did. She gave him a for being a dick, alright? Because he could not bring himself at all, and this is fascinating, he could not bring himself at all during PMQs to say, yeah, do you know what? Scotland has done a grand job in stemming the tide of coronavirus. Yes, you know, Nicola turned around and said, yeah, okay, I totally say that what you're saying is correct about the statistics not being published. Those statistics were probably not accurate. Put that to the side. We are still doing far fucking better than England are just now. Okay, no deaths for 2 weeks now. It'll be 2 weeks today. If there's nobody died overnight, we have not had one death in Scotland for 2 weeks. Okay, he could not bring himself to say that that was a good thing. And I'm sitting there going, God, if I was somebody that supported the Conservative Party in Scotland, I would be embarrassed right now. Totally embarrassed. Because the only criticism that you can give Nicola on this, right, the only thing that you can do is turn round and say what he said. And if you're turning round and criticising Nicola for that, you're in the same boat as Jackson Carlaw, that first class A rating fanny bod wanker. It's first thing in the morning and I'm swearing. He annoys me. People that can't see the golden it's not even golden, just a bit shinier than England for the way that we're dealing with this. Yeah, bit of a shaky start. Yeah, we're not perfect. Yes, we're not saying we're perfect, but you're a Scotsman. Can you not just stand up and put your politics aside for a minute and say, hey, do you know what, Nicola? You're right, we've done better. But no, his orders will be, don't agree with those that want independence under any circumstances. I think he realises this. I think he realised he looked like an absolute idiot. I think that he's possibly thinking that independence is a better thing for Scotland than staying with those losers down at Westminster. Alright? I think that that's why he said that he was not the best person to lead the case for Scotland remaining in the UK ahead of the Holyrood election. He was a car salesman. I was not joking when I say this slimeball car salesman like person. He was previously a car salesman, and he's been involved with various scandals as well, including when one of his companies went into receivership, went bankrupt. There was quite a lot of artwork on the wall, and some of it just disappeared from those doing the receivershipping. And yeah, there you go, dickhead. Alright. There's always interesting jokes, like during coronavirus when he was doing broadcasts from his house, there was artwork behind him. So there's all these memes that say, wait a minute, is that the artwork? You know, it's always funny, bless him. Apart from that, wish him the best of luck. Hope he does well returning to Trotter Motors and Nick Vardy or whoever the hell he worked for. I wish him the best of luck. He deserves the best. Yes, so there we go. What fun, eh? What fun. Right, so now that I've got my homage to Jackson Carlaw out the way, cheers Jackson. Good luck, brother. Seriously. You have been entertaining. We are going to go into the papers in a second, but tonight is open mic night. That is usually looking forward to an entertainer. I think I'm too small to have people come on and do entertaining, which is a shame because the two times we've had people on, it's been tremendously good fun. However, we will continue to ask around and hopefully get people that will come on and entertain. So tonight will be open mic to come on and have a chat about anything you wish to have a chat about. If you have something interesting, a topic you wish the panel to bring up, then send me a DM via Instagram on the old gram of Instage DM thing. Can't miss us. www.radioapocalypse.live/Instagram or just radio_apocalypse if you are in the Instagram. Good morning, Mr. Mac. How are you? Hey ho. I thought that said hey ho. It says hey mo. Hey ho, it's off to Mo we go. Yes, so that'll be tonight. We'll also be talking about how we're going to evolve the channel in the light of me going back to work full time. I was supposed to go back tomorrow, which was quite scary, but it's been put off for at least another week because I do not have the sign off from the medical people saying that, hey, you know, we've ticked those legal boxes for my work to say we're happy about you returning. So we're going to have a whole other week with me. So this gives us the opportunity to do what we're going to do, create what we're going to create, and look at the days that we enjoy going live the most and lean it up, make it a bit sharper. We will continue to do the Sunday night show, and we'll continue to do the Monday night show, and then potentially lose the Thursday night. We didn't do anything on Saturday or Tuesday anyway, so it's looking at only taking away the Thursday night show, maybe moving the Wednesday to the Friday and having midweek Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday free for a separate project that is currently being worked on. Barry and I are in discussions to do something. Can I tell you what it is? Because we're going to go and do it, see if it works, see if we like it, and then go, hey world, there we are. That's the plan. That is the plan. Yeah, so a bit of fun with that. We will talk more about that tonight. But we will start the human condition regardless, season 2, which will start a week on Wednesday. There's definitely nothing next Wednesday, and we will do that then. But let us move into the papers of news, so we can talk about them, because we're going to try and squeeze all this in 30 minutes again, and I've already talked crap for 15. Okay, so I looked at these at 2 o'clock in the morning, and there is a whole sort of theme going on just now with regards to the virus about, oh excuse me, the north of England being in lockdown. I'm just going to actually hold it a second. I need to bring up a map of the UK. Map of UK. Right, and it's just so I need you over a wee bit, buddy. There we go. Excellent. Right, this is just so you can see what is going on. Alright, so hold on, I can barely read that myself. This is Scotland. Alright, this is the land of the Scots. This is England. Okay, Wales. Right, now I would say the north of England is this bit here. Alright, that's the north of England. I would say that, hold on, I need a better map. Sorry about this, I can't read the names of the cities on there, and I need to be accurate when I point to a city. Right, good. Right. And, oh, damn. Manchester. So, yeah, Manchester has a local lockdown, alright? And, they say Manchester, this is just out of, this is what I laugh about. They say Manchester is the north of England. Manchester is there. Right there. Birmingham is down a wee bit, but Manchester is round about here. That to me is middle England. Why do they say it's the north? Every single time. It drives me bananas. Anyway, that's just a little bugbear of mine. North is in lockdown. 2. Manchester, Yorkshire, Lancashire hit with restrictions after local spikes. Yorkshire's over this way. Yorkshire could almost be north of England, you know, but Manchester's here. That is Manchester. I love you guys, love the Liverpudlians, love yous all, think you're cool folk, but you're Middle Englanders in my book. Middle England. Crazy. Yeah, Manchester is the Midlands, that's what I thought, Barry, but north in lockdown. And they say that Liverpool's in the north as well. It's weird, you know? It's just that even a lot of my mates that are there turn around and say that. It's always been, as far as I'm concerned, it's Middle England. You know, the land of cricket and crumpets. Crazy. Anyway, north in lockdown. You're a bunch of idiots. You've not been following the guidelines. You've just spread it about again. You've been sneezing without masks on, licking your fingers, touching door handles. You need to get a grip, people. You need to get a grip. This virus is still there. It's still going to screw around with you, make you feel ill, and cause massive economic downfall. But I'm very unhappy that you're doing this from the health point of view. But I'm very happy that you make Boris look like an idiot, right? But not at the expense of people's lives. So go and just stop doing it, and just look after yourselves, please. Home visits are banned for millions in the north. See, the papers call it the north again, as if, you know, look, we down south have got this under control. You northerners are terrible. Hold on, we're more north. You know, when you look at the map of Scotland, we're in the north, but we're not in the north. There's still a whole north. Even Inverness is not the north. There's a whole other bit of Scotland that's more north than Inverness. You know, everything north of London is northern England. Yes, absolutely. I couldn't agree more. I remember when I lived in Newcastle, my good friends there, when I was visiting home, used to say to me, when are you coming back up? You know, up always meant to me that I was further south of them, and it felt like a bit of a cheese grater slicing through my skin on my back when people said that. When are you coming up? I says, no, I'm coming down, mate. I'm further north than you. No, we're north. Where do you think Scotland is? Do you think Scotland is like next to Yorkshire or something? I mean, really, honest to God. Anyway, home visits are banned for millions in the north. Firms pay 200 million in ransoms to hackers. Awesome. Trump calls for election delay over rigged postal voting. Was he had not had time to rig it properly? Okay. The Times says 4 million people will be affected by the tightening of rules. It came in after a rise in cases. Ministers believed to have been caused by people failing to observe social distancing rules. The paper adds, well, hold on. Did you not turn round and say you were going to drop 2 meters to 1 meter? Did you not have amazingly concise rules? Like, we're talking brutally simple rules to follow about safe masks, you know? I mean, I understood you could wear them, you had to wear them in shops, but if you were going to a takeaway, you didn't need to wear them because obviously the coronavirus does not spread within contact if you're in a takeaway. You didn't have to wear them in certain pubs, but you did have to wear them on public transport. Excuse me. But then you had to wear them all the time. Do you know something? We talked about Jackson Carlaw not having the balls to turn round and say, you know, Scotland's doing alright, because he's probably said, been told by Westminster, don't agree with the sturgeon. I think it's about time that England, and I mean England, I don't mean Westminster, they can do what they like, but I mean England, you need to observe the facts. It's an acronym, FACTS. Let's not worry about the acts, let's just talk about the first one, the F. Face coverings in enclosed spaces. Face coverings in enclosed spaces. Spaces that are enclosed. Dead easy, okay? If you're not in your house and you're indoors somewhere else, put a friggin' mask on, okay? It's dead easy. We were talking about this last night, and I was at the zoo the other day there with the fam. Incidentally, you can see those pictures on my Instagram. They are awesome. And we were there, and I have to say 100% of people that were indoors doing anything indoors were wearing masks. Good Barry there was at a shopping centre getting his daughter shoes last week, and for school, and he said mostly everybody, about 95% of people, were wearing masks. You know something? I know people that have gone to shops, gone right to the door of the shop and gone, pants, I forgot my mask, and they're wanting some milk. They've gone in, they've been told off, and they've bought masks to leave in the car. Okay, my son went round to the local Asda to go and buy something. He got to the front door, went in, wondered why everybody was giving him funny looks. And it's not just because he's a funny looking kid with 3 legs and horns growing out his head. I mean, he gets funny looks all the time, but these were like the, how dare you, you're a kid not wearing a mask. And he actually came home, picked up his mask, and then went back in because he is concerned about getting it and having it and spreading it. That is a 14-year-old boy that's pretty much got it in his head to do the right thing in comparison to the so-called northerners in England. Mental. Lockdown measures reimposed across the North Hancock video appointments to be the default. That's for the local doctors. Long-term effects of COVID may include hearing loss. What? How do you test that? By driving 60 miles. We're going to have to ask, what's his name? Dominic Cumming. Dear Dom, you're an expert in testing for things to do with the coronavirus. How many miles do I have to drive with my family in the car to ensure that my hearing is working okay? If you don't know what I'm talking about, go and Google Dominic Cumming tests his eyes by driving 60 miles. Twat. Lockdown measures email in across North in a headline in the Telegraph. It says measures were ordered by Boris Johnson as he warned of a damaging second wave hitting the UK. It was obvious it was going to happen at some point. Virus rules tightened for north of England. The Eye describes the government's move as a surprise, saying it came after local infection rate climb. It quotes Health Secretary Matt Hancock saying the spread is largely due to households meeting and not abiding to social distancing. Yep. They don't care. Oh, here we go. The Sex Pest MP. Great, a headline that is nothing to do with the lockdown in the north. Sex Pest MP. I wonder if he's a Tory. I wonder if he is. We'll find out in a minute. The wife who ditched him outside court and a life in tatters. Well, you know something? If you're a sex pest, you live by the schlong, you die by the schlong. Simple as that. Alright? Simple as that. If you're going to go and run around and, you know, play the field, you will be ditched by your wife. Okay? Eventually. Alright? I mean, he's going to be dragged through the courts. You can really beat dementia. That's interesting. You can really eat dementia is the headline in the Daily Mail. It says a major study has now shown that 40% of all cases in the UK may be avoided or delayed by eating less and exercising more and cutting our alcohol and cigarettes. Hey, they're really going for that obesity thing. You know, you can have a better memory if you eat healthier. I think that you'll find that most things, dementia, heart disease, lung disease, most things, if you look after yourself by eating less, exercising more, and cutting out alcohol and cigarettes, you'll probably find that has incredible health benefits. You know, I mean, really, wow. Okay, it says the study suggests these lifestyle habits, along with other factors, could be responsible for 340,000 of Britain's 850,000 dementia cases. It could well be. So stop eating donuts, stop eating processed foods. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Alright? Good. Nice one. Experts prove you can halt dementia. Yeah, okay, we just talked about that. Biggest scientific study shows how to slash risk. Tens of thousands of UK cases could be prevented. It's the same story on the Express, who calls it a major breakthrough by scientists. Scientists break through that eating better, exercising more, curbing your alcohol and not smoking is healthy for you. Wow. And all this time I thought having a bottle of Buckfast, you know, having chips that were cooked and dripping while smoking 3 cigarettes was the healthiest thing possible. Where have I been going wrong? Damn it. This is a surprise to me. It really is. Bunch of idiots. Really is. In the same story, the front of the Express, it calls for a major breakthrough by scientists. It claims tens of thousands of cases could be prevented each year by simple lifestyle changing. Woohoo! Guardian, employers must not force shielding staff to return to work, the TUC says. Okay, Saudi-led Newcastle deal is off. Britain braces for a heat wave. Yes, here we go here as well. 91 degrees Fahrenheit. It's flaming Friday. It's going to be a hot one. We're going to go and put the paddle and pull out. This is the last day that the kids are here before they go back to their mamas. I'm going to, as soon as this is done, I'm going to go and, in fact, I don't think I've got the hose attachment. Mum, if you are watching this, please bring the hose attachment if I don't have it. I would like to fill up the pool to go and sit in and have a wee cocktail. It'd be nice. Here we go. Metro. Naughty Tory. He is a Tory. Dumped by wife. I remember that before. I'm a naughty Tory. We talked about that. And yeah, let's see what it actually says. Former Conservative MP Charlie Elphicke being dumped by his wife is the main story in the Metro. The papers reports that Natalie Elphicke walked out of him at court after he was found guilty of sexually assaulting 2 women. There you go. let's just go back to that again. You're going to upset your family if you have an alternative sexual lifestyle. You need to be better placed and a bit more honourable to keep. I mean, she's not an unattractive woman. She deserves better. You know, what is this kid's going to think? You know, I always wonder when men or women go along the lines of infidelity, what they're thinking, what they are actually thinking, their kids will think. You know? Because you can't, eventually it's going to come out. If they're wee kids, they won't really know or understand to begin with. They'll just wonder where dad is or where mum is when he's not there as often. But if they're a bit more grown up, like a teenage kid, and dad or mum goes away and does the doo-doo with another dodo, what sort of questions are they going to ask? Why did you do that, Dad? Is your sexual gratification more important than my mental well-being with this? You know? It's a straightforward wow. Anyway, to that wonderfully coloured newspaper, the Financial Times. Trump revives attack on fraudulent postal votes. Blah, blah, blah. Don't care. Financial Times highlights what it calls grim data from the United States and Germany, which shows that economic output has plunged. Obviously, we're in a global pandemic. We need a new paradigm. We need to think about a different way of dealing with this. I'm a Celeb, get us back in there is a big splash across the Daily Star. And Spectre Morse, John Thaw haunts Emmerdale, claims actor. Wow, no. And that, may I say, is the papers this morning. Yes, indeed. Crazy times. Thank you, Mum, for bringing that down. She's just saying she's going to bring the hose attachment for me. Wonderful. I can hear the baby through in the other room shouting, "I'm going to wake up soon, Dad," in his baby Russian language. So we are hitting 33 minutes. We're not going to do a poem this morning. Barry will be delighted. And we will head off. We're going to head off because I need to basically do a few things in order to get prepared for the day. So let us bring up the banjos. Ding 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 ding. Where's the banjo music? Banjos are there. Yes. Anyway, that's the banjos. That means we're finishing up. We're going to wrap it up, and we will be back tonight at 10:30. There is no streaming tomorrow because it's Saturday. That gives me a chance. I don't have the kids tomorrow either. It's a fam day. I probably will be sitting down and doing a lot of planning with Barry, and I eat diet donuts. The fatty middle bit is removed. I want a donut now. Oh, damn you. We're off. We'll speak to you tonight. Come and join us for a chat and a discussion. I think it'll be a fun one tonight. Speak to you all soon. Take care.